My name is Dianne Ryan, and I'm part of Les Beaux Pegs, our group collective. This show at the Bouctouche Gallery, and this is my section. When I was thinking about doing a painting about crows, to me, they're interesting animals, but they're black, and they're very plain, I guess, in some ways, color-wise. So I decided that I would try to represent them in a colorful way, and also show a synchronicity between people, human beings, and the animals. I sort of like that idea. So when you look at the different ones, this one is called Family, so this painting makes me think of my family. This is called Red. I don't know why he's called Red, he's just red. But that one is called Attitude. A crow has an attitude. In other words, this one's flying like crows won't usually do. And so what I did was kind of find a symbiosis between myself and the crows. This one is called Conversation. As I was going along with this sort of impressionistic kind of colorful approach to in the process, at some point near the end, after I had done this one, I did this one, and a woman, I don't know why, but a woman appeared there with a crow on her shoulder. I didn't think about that beforehand, it just happened. And then we have another one here, Am I Blue? That's what she's called. You've got a secret, I've got a secret, I think. And then the final painting is, you can probably see very vaguely a face in there. She's gonna nest on her head, and the crows are now landing on her head. So there's a little bit of whimsical and humor, I suppose, in my attempt, and that comes out kind of unconsciously.
My name is Indu Varma. I am happy to share my work in this exhibition as the crow flies. Crows have a lot of significance in India. I'm originally from India, so my work reflects the mythology as well as the common beliefs that people have about crows in India. This piece is about a saying that we have in India that if the crow tries to imitate the beautiful, graceful swan, it loses its own identity. The triptych is called Sanskar. It's about the story of epic Ramayana. The story was first told by a crow, a saint who had been cursed to be a crow, Kakbhushundi. The story is about Lord Rama. It's about the victory of good over evil. Rama is upheld as the utmost example of morality, of highest character. These three paintings show the story of Lord Rama, how he is everywhere defending the good over evil. And the last piece, The White Crow, is about purity, spirituality. When a person dies, the crows hover around the corpse and they make the caw-caw sound, which means the letter ka in Sanskrit means why. Why are we here? It's our ancestors reminding us. This piece is called Crowcester. People in India believe that ancestors come back in the form of crows. So you see a crow on top of a human head. The piece is Crowcester. This piece is called Seven Crows, A Story Untold. In India, number 7 has a lot of significance. When people get married, they go around the fire 7 times. They're supposedly tied down to each other for 7 lives. So these are 7 crows on top of the 7 poems that Margaret has written.
Hello, my name is Margaret Eaton, and I'm very happy to be able to share with you my part of As the Crow Flies of Alden Corneille. And my installation here is called A Mystery Ever So Old, 7 poems that follow the ancient divination rhyme where people count crows to tell their future. So many of you probably know it's 1 crow for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a letter, 4 for a boy, 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for a mystery ever so old. And in this, I explored the qualities that are mentioned in the rhyme, so sorrow, joy, a letter, And I also use them to chronicle more or less a year in my life that included deaths of some people very close to me, and looking at death on how we perceive it, our process through grief, coming to acceptance, and eventually the hope toward the end, a hopeful poem. And flying over it, and Indu has spoken about that in her section of video, is Seven Crows, A Secret Untold, that she made to complement my installation, and I'm very, very pleased and thrilled that she would do that for me. And then I also had published a chapbook that contains the poems, and some of the photos that are here are also in this piece, which I call Kairos. And Kairos is an exploration of universal time rather than the chronological time, and looks at different planes of existence. And I'm just going to read the end of the last poem as we journey in life between lives. Puzzle fragments are imprinted on the air, and they are transformed by light. So I think a lot of our work in this exhibition does deal with transformation, who we are and who we become